Good morning, afternoon, day, and night, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Little Potato Podcast. My name is Brandon, your host for this evening. And to my right or left? I always forget where I am on the board.
I'm to your right. Axel's below us.
Yeah, I'm on the bottom.
He's a bottom.
The bottom
Fuck
barnacle,
you.
Axel.
The bottom article. Good evening.
And the rightist, Ivan.
The right. I am right wing.
He's the right wing.
I am the right wing. Fear me.
I am the right brain.
I am the right brain. Hi.
How are we all doing this evening?
Hot because I don't have my fan on.
Imagine
not having a fan. Lamau. I also don't have a
Well,
fan up
sorry,
here.
my shit picks up on the mic, so that's why I don't want it.
Understandable. Sounds like a mic issue.
That is a mic issue.
Literally.
My room looks so barren. Oh, I
Huh?
hate doing it.
Oh, I see that fan in the background.
No, that's always been there, so.
Oh.
I always had it covered like this, so. But no, because like, for all of the video watchers, hello people.
Hi.
For those of you who keep up, like, I always have a room full of stuff. Like my bookshelf is empty, my dresser is full of stuff. We're redoing our floors, so I can't have all my small little trinkets everywhere.
Skill issue.
It really do be like that. So, but either way, what is going on, party people?
I said,
What's going on is
What's
that
going on?
we're going to be talking about our favorite movies for I don't know how long this is going to be.
For the
Or-
next 24 hours.
For the next
All
3
crime
days.
is legal.
For the next 3 days, we're only going to be talking about movies. Which I find this hilarious. So, I believe the first episode we've ever done was about movies and stuff, yeah?
No, superheroes.
Well, yeah, but like superhero movies and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Like the genre, I think, as like our first episode
Maybe.
or within our first few episodes. And we never
It
talked
is.
about movies ever since. It just immediately switched to like Overwatch 2 and video games and
We
all that
have been
stuff.
talk. We did talk about a couple movies like here and there. Like the stuff we watched like across, but like nothing in the depth. We did talk about the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strike and all that too.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, we never really got like a whole ass episode like dedicated to that kind of stuff or yeah, I don't know. I just find that funny.
What about the MCU, the Mario Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, the
Oh, well, I
the
guess so.
MCU.
Yeah. I guess we just
Or
don't do as
Marvel's
much movie.
Marvel's Magnum Opus episode where we talked about the phase, whatever phase we're on.
The emo phase.
That too.
It's not a phase, Mo.
Where are you?
Oh man,
And I'm
bro
so
has the whole
sorry.
cut.
And I'm so sorry. But
Well,
yeah.
So,
So,
who wants to start it off?
Movies.
I think I'll start it off. My
Woo.
favorite movie in the past decade.
Don't be cringe,
or
don't
so.
be cringe, don't be cringe, don't be cringe.
Well, I mean, my favorite movie in general is still Princess Mononoke. I love that movie to death.
What
Yeah.
says?
Really?
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, I love Princess Mononoke. It's so good.
As a favorite though?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's good. It's just good. I can't really
I mean,
explain it.
I'm not saying it's not good. It is good. But like as a favorite, I don't know.
Is it Princess Mononoke or is it Grace of Mononoke?
No, Princess
What?
Mononoke.
Yeah.
Is it an anime?
It's
Yeah,
technically
Studio
not.
Ghibli.
I thought Studio
Studio-
Ghibli
oh.
said that their shit it's not anime.
They don't want to say it's anime.
Yeah,
but
'cause
it's
it's
an
better than
animated
that.
film. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's an animated film, but it's not anime.
Oh,
They're better than that.
they're better than this.
Yeah. Yeah, Studio Ghibli, they make some pretty good movies. Except their
Yeah, I'm
latest
pretty-
movie, I think I heard that was dog shit. I forgot the name of it, but it was like they're finally doing like 3D movies, like 3D animations.
Ew.
And like the whole
Ew.
thing, like the story and all was pretty bad. I think.
Wait, were you talking about the Tale of Princess Kaguya?
Fuck no.
No, Brandon. What Brandon said
Oh.
earlier.
No.
What'd you say before?
Something Grace of no, it's Grace of Monica. I can't
Grace
type.
of Monica.
I can't
Okay.
type. It was. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but the person who runs Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki, he's a fucking asshole. So everyone hates him.
Ivan, I think they're thinking of The Boy and the Heroine. That's the most latest Studio Ghibli. Oh no.
No.
The most latest film that was released by Studio Ghibli was Earwig and the Witch.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the movie. I heard it was really bad.
Had a 46 on
Apparently, that was his last film, I think.
Yeah,
on Metacritic.
Earwig,
46%
Earwig
on
and the
Metacritic,
Witch. Yeah, 4 out of 10, 4.8 out of 10.
and 29% on Rotten Tomato.
See,
Yeah.
now, is it bad or is it because everyone hates him? That's the question.
No, I think it was
Let's-
bad. Like, it's like a musical thing, and
What the fuck?
I heard it wasn't that good.
Hold on. There, I'm sending the wiki.
Like, it's kind of cringe.
It probably didn't translate well
look
then.
at that cover art.
Oh, that's not the one I know. Mine, here. I'll send it to y'all.
What do you say?
Wait, that's not a Miyazaki film.
Okay, but it's still Studio Ghibli.
That is a Miyazaki film. Oh,
The wrong Miyazaki. Wrong Miyazaki. It's a
Taylor Henderson in Kokoro
Hideko
Hirawawa,
Miyazaki.
or whatever.
The Wind Rises.
In Jasmine
He
Abuin.
did Pollo? Oh,
Yeah.
Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Pollo. That's fucking chicken in Spanish.
That's chicken, buddy.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hideo Miyazaki. That's the guy that makes the bangers.
Yeah.
But he's an asshole, so kind of evens out.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he made Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke.
I still don't think that would. I
Others.
mean, I don't even think that's in
Realistic.
my top 10, to be honest.
What?
I personally like it because it wasn't my first introduction to anime or anime style kind of things, but I just like the story. Because do you know the stories about Ivan?
Yeah.
What is it about then?
Deforestation equal bad.
Yeah, human.
It's not
It's-
a complex story.
Yeah,
it's the same
but
plot as Fern Gully.
I have no idea what that is.
It's an old cartoon movie where deforestation, but pixies instead. Turn
But
one of the workers.
furries.
Fern Gully. Hold on.
I don't
I gotta-
know.
It has nice
Alright.
visuals, all right. And I'm a simp
Yeah.
for the chick, for the main heroine.
Simp.
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 Like, bro, come on.
Simp. Lol. All right.
Yeah.
Well, is that your? I was about to say, like,
well-
how should we say it? Should we just say like our favorite movies of all times, or like our top five, or top 3?
I have a hot take.
Okay.
I have never seen a full Studio Ghibli film from beginning to end.
Ooh, why is that?
If
Is it because do you find them boring?
No, because I've honestly never got around to watching one. Actually, like I've seen like the trailers and all them stuff, like all of like the movies, like no.
Oh, well, the way you
know-
phrased it, I
well-
thought you meant like you watched it like halfway and then stopped.
I think I watched Ponyo
Okay.
because I do recognize that.
Yeah, that's
Ponyo's cute.
that's a
It-
very
It's a cute film.
it's a
I
very
like that one.
Americanized one. I think that was like because it released in the U.S. or something like that.
It's based on The Little Mermaid, apparently.
I can see that.
No, that's just Westerners trying to fucking find any
Westerners,
correlation.
man.
No, but it's not that that's bad. It's just when that movie came out in 2008, and I don't think I watched it till like 2010, 2011. But even then, like I was like around like 10 or 11 years old, So there's so
Yeah.
much better stuff for me to watch.
Honestly, I don't even think Ponyo's that good.
No, it's okay. So what Ponyo is a cute film, but it's not a good one.
It's not really cute, dude. It's annoying.
It's cute.
I hate
What
the
do you mean?
character. No, the character Ponyo is the most
It's
annoying.
literally a child, Ivan.
Yeah,
what do
it's
you
the most
mean?
annoying piece of shit ever.
It's a kid. What do you expect it
Same
to
with
be?
the other fucking same with fucking Spirited Away. That's a kid. She's not fucking
That's
annoying.
a young. Yeah, but that's not like a kid. That's like a young. That's a slightly older kid, Ivan. This is like a child kid.
It's still annoying as fuck. That doesn't make the movie better.
No,
Makes
because
it
you're
worse.
like, oh, they're an idiot. Well, of course they are, because they're a
I didn't
fucking
say idiot.
tiny kid.
I said they were annoying.
Yeah, okay, so then how are they annoying? Explain.
The voice acting and everything is just
Oh.
eerie.
Okay. So like a child.
Yeah, and it's annoying.
So like a child
That
would sound
doesn't
like,
make it good. That's a
It's a
con. That doesn't make it good.
that, okay, yeah, but just because it's a kid, it's like, oh, kid bad. Okay.
Kid annoying. That's why I
Anyways.
don't like it.
Okay, whatever. I find it cute. It's a cute little movie. It's about two kids exploring the world, coming back to their parents or whatever. I need to rewatch it to get a better detail on it. But okay, so let's go back to the Studio Ghibli and Brandon, right? So if we were to show him a movie, what would it be then?
Spirited Away.
Spirited. I was about to say Spirited
I
Away.
honestly think that's their best movie ever, and that's the only one I can ever really recommend. The other ones are,
See, I know of
I don't know,
it.
they're
I
harder
just
to watch.
I've never watched it. See,
Yeah.
I'm
I feel like
hard,
Grave.
I'm hard to please, especially with this. As we just said, it's not really an anime. It's an art style.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
After watching so much other like anime shows, like getting used to that, I have a real strong affinity for magic based like anime.
Spirited Away has magic.
Yeah,
like-
Spirited Away has
I mean,
quite a bit
it's
of
a
magic.
spiritual. It's in the name.
Yeah, Spirit
Like how
Realm.
much like how magic like
Like they turn people into fucking birds or whatever and
A
rats.
guy literally turns into a dragon.
And someone has coal that he turns living to do work for him. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
like
is it
coal.
coal or like coal dust or whatever?
It's cool spirits, I think.
Yeah, it's there's magic all around. It's like the spirit realm, or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, with a bunch of I was about to say kaiju. What are they called again? I already forgot
I
the name
don't
from
know.
them.
Is it on any streaming services? Like
Should be anywhere, yeah.
Yeah,
Netflix.
I mean, I have the disc. I think.
It's in legally obtainable sites.
Yeah, it's
You know?
I legally obtained it.
he burned it to a disc.
Or
No, we
burned
purchased
it off
it.
or whatever.
We
Yes,
purchased
yeah.
it, and then we transferred it to the online, not online sphere, but you know,
Not
The Gamer
distributing it.
Nexus.
Yeah.
it's good. Spirited Away is good.
It is.
I don't know. I keep watching like my pal Totoro. Is
Yeah,
that right?
Totoro's
That's-
good.
Yeah, I've seen like all the like every time we used to go to we go to the movies, they're always like playing some special for Studio Ghibli films, and I don't mind giving it a try, but it's gonna be hard for me to be impressed with it, depending on the things I've already seen.
Yeah. I mean, nothing
So-
wrong with that. It be what it be. Some genres or movies or I guess from studios, they just don't click.
Yeah,
And for me, it's Ponyo. We don't click.
imagine.
And you're wrong, because
Oh,
I
yes.
disagree.
Okay.
All right, but
You
what's your
Nazi.
all right,
You're
so-
Nazi now.
If
You're
Princess-
nuts.
is it Princess Mononoke?
Mononoke.
Mononoke?
Princess Monica, let's
Yep.
go.
Yeah,
Yes.
so if that's
Princess
Axel's
Mononoke.
favorite film, what is yours, Ivan?
Logan. 100%.
I can respect that.
Dude, Logan's one of those movies where it just hits you every single, at least for me. See, I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan, but I do like, that kind of stuff. I mean, I've seen all the
Really?
X-Men and all that stuff. I mean, I do like Wolverine, but I mean, it's not my favorite. But Logan specifically, that movie is just a fucking masterpiece. Like everything about it, the storytelling, the fucking cinematography, Like,
And the continuity too, if you think about
yeah,
it.
it's,
I found Logan annoying because I hated his voice.
I mean, that's valid, but
But he's old, so
it's a fucking
I hate
masterpiece.
that. I hate that voice.
yeah, fuck old people. Am
That's
I
fine.
Fuck
If you
old
don't,
people.
if you don't like it, you don't like it.
right?
I don't see what's wrong with it. It's an opinion. But
No,
I just,
but really,
I think it's a fucking masterpiece.
Did you cry during Logan?
Oh, every single time, dude.
Oh
Fucking-
yeah.
No,
yeah.
okay. Well, that I
I
guess that's
cried
where you and I
many tears.
differ.
In here, well, I kind of, I think I know why I like Logan so much. It is extremely similar to the Last of Us story, and that shit
Mm.
hits me every single time. So it's a very similar story, and I think that's why, because it's the same like
okay.
old like fatherly figure thing, and a young like aspiring person like or I don't know, special person, whatever.
Daughter
They-
figure.
Yeah, they go
Like
through.
a
They go through some
female
kind
child.
of journey.
Female child.
Yeah, and like shit happens. I mean, the ending's
Yeah.
different, of course, but like I don't know. I feel like they're similar, so that's why it still kind of gets me. But it's a fucking
personally,
masterpiece.
Yeah, Logan never made me cry. It was like, oh, this is sad, but no.
I mean, do you
Never
know?
tears.
Do you know the story of like X-Men and the Wolverine stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I know just as much as you. I believe.
X-Men.
Yeah,
When it comes to the
Valhalla.
whole X-Men.
Like how all
No,
those
no,
movies
'cause
like
I-
don't.
I've
Line
watched
up.
all the movies and all that whatnot, and watched
Okay.
Logan. I was
Okay.
like, wow, this is pretty sad, but I didn't cry.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Alexa, play Despacito. Yeah, that's mine.
See, for mine, like I'm a little bit torn because it's either a movie that I really like or nostalgia like, you know. And I'm gonna say both, but like, so my number one is Treasure Planet.
Let's go.
Ah, that's respectable.
Let's
I
fucking go.
respect that.
And the second movie is a movie called The Rundown. No, not The Rundown. Doom. The Doom live action movie
Oh,
with
okay.
Dwayne Johnson and that other guy in it.
I need to look
But-
that up for a second.
Yeah, I need to look that up. I've never heard that
It
before.
is a piece of shit movie, but I love it, dude. Because when I was younger, every time I would go over to my aunt's house, she had the
Oh. I know that
Yeah.
one. I think I've seen it. Yeah,
yeah. It's weird.
it's bad.
It really is, but like I was saying, like every time, like when I was younger, every time I go to my aunt's house, she had the DVD, and we just watched that all the time. So I just like, it was just one of those things. It was either that or Godzilla, like any of the Godzilla movies too.
Yeah.
Because like Godzilla, like Godzilla stuff. I could have chose any of the Godzilla movies too because I used to
Wait.
watch those all the time.
Which ones? Are you talking about the Japanese Godzilla ones or the American ones?
Doesn't matter.
Because the American ones everyone hates apparently, which I don't get. Well, no, I do get because I remember watching Godzilla, like the American version with fucked up Godzilla with the
So,
submarine.
Godzilla '97.
I don't remember
The
the
one
numbers.
who looks like a hammerhead.
No,
So you talk about the most recent ones where he's big and chunky from like 2014.
No, the one that I know is like from like 2002 or something. Or I think it's like 2002. Hold on.
I'm bad with numbers and
So, all right, so-
dates.
So when Tahoe, I think it's Tahoe Studios sold the rights to America for Godzilla, they made one film just titled Godzilla. Came out in '97. The main guy was the guy who played Ferris Bueller.
Oh yeah. That's the one. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
but
it that's the one?
yeah. It's the
Yeah,
Ferris
and
Bueller
like-
guy. Yeah.
Literally everyone in Japan fucking hated this movie.
so hold on. Let me
I
give you some.
I like that
Let me
one.
give you some more. Let me give you some more context. So
Yeah.
he was not even called Godzilla. His just name is Zilla in
Yep.
that movie. And once Tahoe Studios bought the rights back, and I believe it was Godzilla Final War, they killed Zilla off instantly because it was still tied to the brand.
Yeah.
Like he really smacked him into what is it, like the Sydney Stadium? I
Yeah.
forget I forget what the building's called, but smacked him into that and like just killed him in an instant.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
Because
like,
they were so disgraced about like having this being considered a Godzilla.
but then like we kind of redeemed ourselves with the whole Godzilla with like King Kong and all that too. That whole
Yeah.
like how King Kong, all the King Kong movies like tie together because of Skull Island and like the nether regions.
I kind of
And
like
Shin
those
Godzilla.
ones.
Shin
Yeah, those are
Godzilla
good.
was amazing. I love that one.
Oh my god, they're making a there's a new Godzilla coming out movie.
Well, I mean, you know what the funny thing is that Shin Godzilla actually technically goes back to the roots of what Godzilla meant.
No,
Yeah,
That's-
'cause-
no,
Because originally
so-
Godzilla was a metaphor for the atomic bomb. That's what literally the first one was about.
Was it?
Yeah.
no.
What, for like mutations because of radiation or something?
No. Like the destructive nature of Godzilla was
Oh,
symbol
they
of the atomic bomb.
They made it into like
Yeah.
a living thing instead of.
yeah. Instead
Atoms.
It was a personification of the destruction capabilities of the bomb and the remnants of what it done. Because I'm pretty sure in the original film, like you don't see the monster, you only hear it and its destructive nature.
Damn.
No, you see him.
So
You
the
see
so
him.
the
You
things
see
that
it?
You see him.
so the things that come out of bombing Japan is anime and Godzilla.
No, so with the first Godzilla film came out in like 1947, I think, and the premise of that movie is with the rising of pollution in the air and like people on Earth just like not caring at all. Godzilla is like Earth's like guardian, like coming up to equalize everything, killing off everyone. But then like as like the movies come on, he turns into Earth's defender rather than the guardian, just like hold off pollution because of like all the different monsters and everything. Then they bring in like a whole bunch more like Monster Island. That's like a different story in and of itself. It gets really in depth depending on which era you're in, because there's one where there's the 47, 54, 80s, and then American version. And then they bought it back for a couple more movies, and then the 2014
Yeah, it says,
films.
it literally says right here, Godzilla is Godzilla is a monster awakened by the nuclear radiation from the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and Godzilla was a metaphor for nuclear weapons.
I mean, in the 98 Godzilla movie thing, I sent a picture in the chat if y'all seen that. That's what
Is it 98 or 97?
it's 98.
94.
Mm.
Godzilla was 94 or 54.
No, we're talking
No,
about
the
we're
one-
talking about the.
The Ferris Bueller guy. That's 98.
Oh, my bad. Sorry,
Yeah,
ignore
yeah,
me.
I
Th-
got
that-
my
idiot.
days
That's the
mixed
only
up.
real Godzilla movie that I know of, and funny enough, I mean, I like it. It's just one of those movies.
Yeah, I like it, but see, that was my first introduction to Godzilla.
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't
but
know
I
what
was-
actual Godzilla
They made
was.
Godzilla female in that one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
because he reproduces asexually.
Nice. Yeah, no, but it literally in the beginning of the movie, like the first like I want to say minute, don't they actually show like it was made because of fucking atomic bomb?
yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think it was in. I think it was in
Yeah,
that.
No.
There was nuclear testing in the beginning.
Yeah,
but it's
Beginning
it was
shots?
B-roll clips, but it wasn't implied that it was created due to it though.
I'm pretty sure because I think the bomb goes off and then it like zooms in on like reptile eggs.
No, it zooms in on just a gecko standing up.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty
I
sure
mean,
it's
I
an
haven't
iguana.
seen it in a long time, so I'm just going off of memory. But
Let's request
wait,
it. and
then
we
wait,
can-
then why do they have the scene of the atomic bomb if they're not implying that that thing made it?
I think
Well,
it probably.
okay. So, like I said before, like Godzilla originally radiation.
Yeah,
yeah.
Radiation
I'm
caused
specifically
Godzilla
talking about
to come
this
up.
film, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's implying the radiation.
Yeah.
Because that's where Godzilla came from.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like,
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Because the way I remember it is that it's a grainy footage that just shows it. But I searched it up like on the wiki. Yeah, the most reliable source. The plot: an iguana nest is exposed to a fall of military nuclear test in
oh, okay.
French Polynesia.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like what I remember then. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. Never mind. So, but I'm back on the topic of Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla is the perfect example of him being literally like freaking germ and evolving. You know, keep due to the radiation and everything. I think Shin Godzilla is one of the perfect. Like,
It's
how to say that?
brutal.
he's the most broken version of Godzilla ever.
It'd be like that.
Well, I think one of the two. And like, because technically, like, he doesn't die at the end. He just reaches a different evolutionary stage where he just statualizes.
It's not
and
even my
everything.
final form.
So basically, America fucked up Godzilla so bad that they doubled down and made him even better.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
But God, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I'm like, now that I look back on that old American, was like, wow, they done my boy dirty.
I mean, they might have fucked it up, but I mean, I'm going off of nostalgia because I remember
Yeah.
seeing it when I was young.
They've done him dirty. Holy shit.
Yeah. If it was just a standalone, not Godzilla movie, I think it would have been better. But
Mhm.
I guess it's Godzilla.
But we got a little off track because like I did say my two go-to movies like for nostalgia and like my favorite all time were Treasure Planet and the Doom movie. But let's be real. Treasure Planet
Fucking
was
awesome.
was ahead of its time.
Dude, it was. It's so good.
The
I need to
soundtrack
rewatch it.
alone like makes that movie.
I kind of wish they made more.
I wish, dude. They made Funko Pops for them.
Nice. Yeah, I wish they made more, but I mean, honestly, if they made more, they might have ruined it.
Yeah,
I think they would.
Yeah, but
Sequels are never good as the first, so let's be real.
yeah, but I still want more. Just please do it good.
Well, if you want more, you can watch the movie again. There you go.
Oh, how about
There you go.
what are y'all's thoughts? Like, what if they remake it, like a new adaptation of Treasure Planet, like
I
live
wouldn't watch
action?
it.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it either. Yeah.
I think I would.
Wait, who makes it again? Is it Pixar? No, DreamWorks, right?
Who made Treasure
Who made-
Planet? I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Hold up. Do a little Google. Made by Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it.
See, okay,
Forgot
I mean,
about
the
that.
problem with doing these types of movies, like cartoon movies into live action,
It's Disney. It's not gonna be good if it gets remade.
yeah, especially if it's a Disney property, is that you can't really capture the same emotions you can from a animated sequence into real life, because usually animated things are very exaggerated, right?
Yeah,
For more of a comedic or emotional effect, and you can't really replicate that with people. That's why like movies that like stick to humans. Like I'm gonna go over here to IMDb because I need a list of movies because I'm stupid. Like Godfather, for example, it's good because of its storytelling and emotional telling because of the characters they use because they're human, right? Compared to like Treasure Planet, where it can be a little goofy and the characters can be a little more expressive because it's a cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also a kids movie too.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay.
Well, then so this is what I was thinking early on. Speaking of movies that make you cry, what is a top tier movie that you watched that made you cry?
Logan.
Ivan, you need to find it. No, you need to find a different one.
The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, the Uncle Ben death scene.
That got you
Every single time.
every
honestly,
single time.
Because the context before
Yeah.
and just how everything just lines up.
Yeah.
It just that movie does a better job of making you understand how hard Uncle Ben's death meant to Peter than the Tobey Maguire films.
I'm sorry. Now that you bring that up, I just think of all the memes of like, it's what's the meme again? It was,
Uncle Ben's are like hamsters.
no. It's like it's part of his story arc or whatever.
It's a canon event.
A canon event, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like Uncle Ben's are like hamsters. They always die in like the weirdest way possible.
No, from the multiverse or not the fucking
Across
the Spider-Verse movie or whatever. All the memes that came from it, like, oh god, that's too funny. I thought of
Yeah.
two
Okay, so-
movies that also make me cry.
All right, I'll go next because I don't believe you. Got to think of more, Evan.
Bro,
Because you don't cry when you watch movies, Mister.
No, I don't.
I'm hard ass.
they have
exactly.
to be amazing movies.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That really hit me hard when Wonka said, "I don't have a father." Anyways,
That was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, my bad. Whatever. So my movie, I think it'd probably be a silent voice, like you said, Brandon.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before.
We talked about earlier the silent voice, dude. Every time I watch that fucking movie, it makes me bawl.
The what movie?
Anime movie.
Ah.
It's an animated movie. It's really good though. It's so. Oh my lord,
It's
my
good.
heart. It's good.
Quotes.
It's really good.
Okay. Sure, bud.
Yeah, but it's not. I say this with a grain of salt. It's not your typical anime.
What is it called?
A silent voice.
voice.
Silent voice.
Yeah, a silent voice. Yeah, search it up real quick.
Looks
Also,
cringe.
you're-
I'm good.
Your Light in April as well. It's really good.
Which there are two movies. Like no matter which one you watch first, it's always like the inverted version of the other one.
I don't know.
Oh fuck, I forgot what it was called. Like there are two films, and like one is basically like the reverse version of the other one, but I never watched them, but I know of them. But I heard they were really good. I had to look into it, but that's anime. There's too many names.
Cringe.
Okay, Mister, I'm not cringe. What is your crying movie?
I'm cringe and heads based.
Schindler's
Exactly.
List and The Pianist.
You cried during Schindler's List,
Dude, that was a fucking bomb ass movie.
It was.
Yeah,
an
but you
okay
cry
movie.
every time.
Every time? I mean,
No, I think Schindler's List is a movie you cry maybe once.
Yeah.
And then after you watch it again, you don't cry again.
okay, if we're
I-
talking about movies that we cry every time, there's no other.
I have a bad experience with Schindler's List, so I can't really.
What kind of
Call
bad
me.
experience? Oh, well,
I'll tell you off air.
okay. Show me on this doll where he touched you.
Hey, go.
I will tell you off air.
Okay.
All right. Well, Ivan, you
The
just don't have
Pianist.
a soul.
What?
Pianist, I
Penis?
can understand you crying.
The pianist?
The Pianist. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the like World War II movies, kind of the Holocaust type shit, kind of gets me.
Never seen it.
Like anytime someone makes a movie out of those, they always make it like fucking beautiful.
Oppenheimer. The
I
Barbie
don't
movie.
think that's about the Holocaust, but
The Boy in Striped Pajamas.
oh, I believe I've seen it, and no, that didn't really get me.
It didn't get me either, but I watched it in school, so
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's not a bad one, but it's also not.
it's not.
I mean,
It's okay.
it was a book, but
Lion King.
I cried every time in the like.
Okay, dude,
I
I'm
cry
trying to
every
look
time
at...
they sing Hakuna Matata.
What is it, Hakuna Matata, dude?
Gets me every time.
It gets me every time. Yeah.
Oh, random trivia. So
no.
it's Indiana Jones.
Okay.
I pointed this out too on Plex.
Harrison Ford.
Besides that, so
Okay.
instead of the first movie, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, instead of it being under Indiana Jones in the eyes, it's technically just called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah, that was fucking weird.
I don't know if that's still true because I'm looking at the IMDb's top 250 movies. At number 58, it's Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I don't know if it's just called Raiders of the Lost Ark or it's just a fuck up in the thing. You
I
what
don't
mean?
know. I mean, if you look at the poster, it literally does say Indiana Jones or whatever.
No, it just says Raiders of the Lost Ark.
In the poster?
Are you looking at the IMDb list?
No, I'm not looking at the IMDb.
No. So go on the IMDb list.
Okay.
hit number 58.
58.
And, like, click on it, and then like it'll show you like the original poster. Because you might be looking at an updated one.
Oh, I might be.
Yeah, so I think it's not even called Indiana Jones. It's just called Raiders of the Lost
Oh,
Ark.
yeah. No, yeah. If the poster says just Raiders of the Lost Ark, it actually might just be that.
It's like the Star Wars movies. If you
Yeah.
think about it.
Well, yeah, kind of. Like episode 4, that was just called Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Not just, New Hope.
Yeah, but if you also look at the list too, Empire Strikes Back is number 15.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even called Star Wars. It's just
To
called
be
The
fair,
Empire
a
Strikes Back.
lot of Star Wars fans, their favorite Star Wars movie is always that. It's always Empire Strikes Back.
It's not mine.
Exactly. It's not mine. I don't understand it.
It's good, but it's not mine.
Yeah.
I like 4 and 6 are my go-tos, to be fair.
Yeah.
And 3. 4, 6, and 3.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but one thing that will get me crucified, now that I'm going to say this publicly, is that, of course, I like the original trilogy. That's the classics, but I grew up on the prequels. I like the prequels more.
I want this man's head on a pike.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Episode 3 is my favorite Star Wars movie.
I do not blame you in the slightest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But your wife needs to be burned on a cross.
Episode 1 is boring as hell. Episode 2 is still boring, but better. Episode 3 is fucking perfection. And then the original trilogy for me, because it's such an old movie, it can, not gonna lie, it can get boring at some parts.
Yeah.
But that's just because it's so old.
But the original trilogy has incest.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's my top 10 now. No, but yeah.
But the one thing we both can disagree on is that your wife should be burned on a cross for unironically liking Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, Jar Jar Binks, bro. Yeah.
And what was the other time we were watching the beginning of Rogue One?
Fucking the Death Star looking like R2-D2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck does that happen?
This was, but to be fair, this was when she was uncultured, so.
Still is mostly, but.
Yeah, but like, compared to back then to now.
Oh, yeah, no. So much better now, but still got a ways to go.
Ways to go.
Yeah.
All right, but we've discussed our favorites. Let's discuss the sad stuff. What is your all-time never watch like bottom of the barrel movie?
How is it bottom of the barrel if you've never watched it?
No, never watch again. That's what I meant.
Oh, never. Oh, Cabin in the Woods, 100%. That is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's a funny hack and slash movie.
It is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, dude. I will never, ever fucking watch that ever again. No. Even at gunpoint.
I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have one because if I do remember it, it's been erased from my memory.
Your body like protects you against that memory.
Yeah, it literally just like
It's a traumatic
this
experience.
didn't happen. This didn't happen. You never watched this.
It really do be like that sometimes.
I don't remember a bad movie.
I forget what it was called, but I was over at your house and we were watching it and we were like, let's watch it. I'm like, okay. Well, that sucked. What thing as above, so below?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that's kind of with like most horror movies. Is like they're not.
They just suck.
Yeah, they're not the best horror movies. You really have to like the cringe in them, I think.
You have to watch I think it's called Takes Two by A24 Studios from A24 Studios. Where the people who wrote the movie were the Raka twins from YouTube.
Okay.
I heard that was actually really successful, like super successful, and everyone likes it. And they're already coming out with another, I think a sequel or like something related to it as well.
Yeah.
But oh no, it was we I don't know if you guys know this, but it's called Duff.
Duff?
Yeah, it was an acronym for it's called Designated Ugly Fat Friend.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, we were at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I was with you. I saw it with other friends. It was
okay, but that sounds familiar.
It was a weird chick flick movie that we saw.
Is it Duff?
All right, I got one. I just remembered it. It's kind of a hot take. I'm not sure if it's a hot take though. Ready Player One.
That is the worst movie like you'll never watch again. Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
I remember first because it's just all fan service, and it's like not what a gamer actually is. What Ready Player One is and what it represents is not the actual gamer. It's more of like oh, this is what gamers think they are.
I like it because
like,
of all
oh,
the
look at-
references
look at
that
all-
they did.
That's so stupid.
But
I-
they had a lot of
but-
reused references too.
Yeah, no,
They,
I think all
had
the
a lot of
Easter eggs
reused
was
assets.
It was so bad. No, and also it's like there's like one scene of spoilers, I guess, for the movie. But like, there's one scene, the racing scene.
Mhm.
You'd think out of all those years, not a single one would fucking drive backwards. Day one,
even on accident,
yeah, some dumbass would have started driving backwards day one and be like, haha, funny, let's drive backwards. And then it would have worked.
So
Day
you
one.
hate
It's
it
like,
because
you
they
would-
didn't do one reference?
No, because if it's inaccuracies, it's like you think gamers are they're stupid and they
Well,
do the dumbest things
I
on
mean,
earth.
of
And, like,
course,
this shit would have been cracked
this
day
is
one.
this is making gamer culture stuff mainstream. Of course, it's not going to be like.
That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it because it's like oh here, it's a bunch of pandering. It's like ugh.
Or, as a big Call of Duty Zombies fan, whenever like a new COD Zombies map comes out, there's always Easter egg hunters doing the dumbest shit possible, and it counting as a step towards it. So I don't understand how
Yeah.
they didn't think of like, oh, let's just drive into the wall backwards rather than actually taking the track. Because I feel like it would have been done unless they just stopped before the lines otherwise. But like it makes this look like as Axel said, not to say it wasn't a bad movie. It's just the concept was just very
Okay.
the Oasis is everything. Fuck the real world. Let's not touch grass.
And it's like it's fun. It's fun the first time around because you're like, oh, look at all these references. That's so cool. But then when you take like a minute and think about it, it's like this kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the movie is based off of the book. I've never read the book, but of course, everyone always says it's better. And
Yeah.
apparently, it's not really even somewhat close to the book, the movie. I think they changed it up a lot.
Because they had to add modern references, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You know what movies
'Cause-
that were ruined from being turned from a book to a movie? Hunger
Hmm.
Games.
But I like the Hunger Games
Percy-
movie.
Percy Jackson's films. The fucking
They haven't
Right.
finished the series. They only did 2 movies and then called it quits.
yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't watched Mockingjay Part 2 because the Mockingjay Part 1 was bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually,
Catch-
part 2, there's it's not
Catching
the best.
Fire was also bad. The first one was arguably like the best out of all of them, but it was still like, ugh. But this was back when I used to read like all the time. So
You see, funny enough, The Hunger Games is the only series, and probably the only I'll ever do, is the only series I've ever read the books before I watched the movies.
yeah, same.
Yeah, because I remember I was finishing the last book when the last movie was coming out, and like I had to like speed read it because I didn't want to like do it. That's the only time I've ever read the books before the movies. Like
I read
That was
I've only read like maybe the first like 15 pages of Harry Potter, and then never again.
okay.
I've
So
never
I
read
have
any
a-
of the Harry Potters.
I have a confession to make then.
Yeah.
Because I did that with Twilight.
You've read all the Twilight?
Yeah. Kale bought the books and I read the books.
And I'm now finding this out now.
Yeah. It was
I
my
mean-
deep dark secret.
I mean,
What?
To be fair, I have seen all of the Twilight movies too.
I mean, I've seen the movies, but I've never read the books.
I read the books before I watched the movies, yeah.
So
What?
I don't know if you knew if you already knew this, but the author came out with another book a while back, where instead of it being in the perspective of Bella, it's in the perspective of Edward. Where
nice. So it's
where
boring.
no, so from the rather than like love at first sight, it's I want to rip her fucking throat out.
Let's go.
So I don't know how impactful that is to the Twilight
It's
fans. So
Uber cringe, basically.
Wait, so then what's your thoughts on the books versus the movies? I mean, have you seen the movies?
Yes, I have seen them.
Okay.
If I would have read the books, I would have not seen the movies. Or
yeah, the movies
like-
aren't. They have a good soundtrack.
So how's the books?
pretty bad.
You into teen dramas, some vampire stuff now?
It was very cringe. No, I never. No.
Are you a Team Edward or Team Jacob fan?
Neither, because they're both horrible people.
I like
Team
Lava
exiting the
Boy. Or no,
theater.
Shark Boy. Not Lava Boy.
Lava.
I like Shark Boy.
Well, he's a pedophile, so
Oh, is he?
yeah. He fell in love with a baby. Do you not remember the story of Twilight?
Yo, yeah, he imprinted on the child.
Yeah, so Bella's child, what's his name? Jacob?
Yeah.
Jacob imprinted on Bella's child. He was like, I love this person. I'm going to protect them.
I'm
Until
never
they come
going
of
to
age.
apologize
No,
for forgetting the
no.
story.
No, that's not that's not what
I
they
don't.
meant.
I don't remember this shit. I
That is
don't remember
not-
any of it.
It's weird.
Actually, you're getting that completely twisted.
It's weird.
See, that's not
Yeah.
the kind of flex you think it is. Trying to correct all this.
Yeah, no, that you're
Ugh.
completely wrong in so
I-
many ways.
That's what I remember. And I'm like, I'm never
That's not a good
going
thing
back
to
to this
remember.
series again.
It's not a good thing to remember.
Well, it's
Man,
suppressed in my memory, so
I don't
you know.
remember shit.
What about Spy Kids?
I fucking love Spy Kids.
Spy Kids was a movie.
Which
It was a movie.
we're not counting the
The
fourth
gamer
one. 'cause
one, the third one.
the third one is always the best
Yes.
one. The first one was good too because Uncle Machete.
Yeah, but I just love the gamer stuff in the virtual world or whatever, and you lose all your
Grandpa.
lives, you die in real life.
That's was that even implied though?
Yeah,
That they would-
that one guy lost his lives and fucking died. Or I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've saw the movie, but that's just what I vaguely remember.
He's not the guy.
Not the guy.
He's the guy, and then he immediately died to a trap.
Not the guy.
He's not the guy.
Not the guy. Yeah. God damn.
See, we live in a society.
We really do. Oh, speaking of society, have you all ever seen the Joker movie?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay. Well, for those of you who have, Brandon, what'd you think of it?
All right, so for it being one of the relative, if I'm not mistaken, first like actual stories that just involves the Joker and how one of his origin stories at least, because it's a different take on it. Because let's be fair, like any comic book superheroes or villains have multiple different origin stories depending on which writers and like what story goes by.
What era it is?
Mm-hmm.
What interpretation they want.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting take, to say the least, and how it portrayed him. It was really good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they had zero Batman in it besides young Bruce Wayne, but you can't really count that because he's not Batman at that point. I like how it evolves into him just becoming the sociopath that he becomes.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
There are some scenes where it's like, you could have done without, but that's common for like any movie. To be fair,
Yeah.
but would I watch it again in a heartbeat? Yes. Would I wish that they would continue off with it with like Batman? Yes, but will they? No,
Yeah.
because the
you know, the second-
Batman-
Because society.
Huh?
Because society.
Because society. Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
saying?
I was about to say, I mean, you know, the second movie is coming out. I don't know when, but they'll have Harley Quinn in it.
Yeah, like Lady Gaga is playing. Harley
Yep.
Quinn.
I think she's gonna do fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I think she's a pretty good actress from the
We
few
need to-
movies
Wait,
that-
what second movie?
The second Joker movie is coming out. I don't know when, but we have some pictures of it being in production. I think
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
of Lady Gaga being Harley Quinn.
yeah. We
I
really,
see her.
we really needed a new turn. Was it like Margaret Robbie?
Oh yeah,
Was
she was
that-
the last Harley Quinn.
Yeah, from like the Suicide Squads, and then she had her
Yeah.
own spin-off movie. She didn't do too bad. It's
Yeah,
just
she was an
the
okay
movies
Harley.
she was in.
Yeah.
But I am interested to see how that will go,
mhm.
to say the least.
You know the thing that
But-
I've heard about what people said about the Joker movie or whatever, or I guess the concept of the Joker is that apparently, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I was never like, I mean, Batman's fucking awesome, but I never really read a whole lot of DC comic stuff. but people have been saying like the Joker has never, and I can't back this up, so don't quote me on this, but from what I read, they said the Joker has never been a type of person who has like who kind of turned into like the Joker by society or whatever. Like he like nothing bad happened to him. Like apparently the Joker as a character just loves chaos and he just loves that stuff. Like nothing like really kind of flipped the switch for him. He didn't have no sob story. He just a guy who just loves chaos. So people were saying like, oh, it's not like a true Joker or whatever. He's never been like that.
But I feel like that makes a less compelling character though, right?
No, I know, but I'm just saying like if we're talking in terms of like the comics, 'cause a lot of people when it comes to comic book stuff, they're always just like, it's not like the comics, and like if the people like diverge from it, like people freak the fuck out.
Ooh, I want my one note character be one note. Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah.
See, with people like in comic book people, it's like, all right, we'll give you this, but like it can't be entirely this because due to legal reasons and all that. Like, oh, like, but they're still gonna be pissed off anyways.
Yeah.
Or why didn't you just reference the comic books and all yada yada yada?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's easier said than done to get like the patents for like the uses and all that, but like I feel like with some of these writers and directors, they want their own interpretation because that's really all movies are nowadays. It's just the writer's interpretation of what they're trying to produce.
Yeah.
And I think Joker, that the movie, did a really good job of telling a cohesive story that made you like feel for the guy.
Yeah. I did really like the movie. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. But
Boy,
actually, you need to go
yeah.
see it.
Yeah, maybe
It's been like
in the future.
what 3-4 years since it came out.
I haven't. The reason why I haven't seen it is because we live in society.
Ah, damn, you're right. It's truer now
So,
than ever.
One more thing before we wrap this up. Just a time with Joker. What about the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson?
Yo, okay. Axel, have you seen that one?
No, I have not.
Okay, Brandon and
it was
I
good.
watched it, but we were like pretty fucking drunk. Like, I think at one point Brandon might have passed out, so I don't know.
No, I passed out. No, I watched that all the way through. I passed out in Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, okay. But I do know that we were pretty drunk when we watched the Batman movie, but I do remember the entire thing. Dude, I was very skeptical about this one.
Mhm.
And I actually think this is a really good new Batman. I want more of it. I thought the movie was really good.
All right, so spoilers to anyone who hasn't like seen it, but
Batman's an
rather
orphan.
than- Yes.
Oh,
That's it.
Audible
you're
I
in the
Yes.
said
movie,
it.
Ivan.
I said it.
So rather than it being a traditional origin story for Batman, this Batman story takes place a year into him being Batman.
You know,
So
the same thing happened with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It was finally the first Spider-Man that didn't start off with his origin story. He was already like, I forgot how long into his Spider-Maning.
yeah,
Yeah, I just realized that.
I do enjoy stories like that because like we've seen it a million times. We already know what's
we
gonna
don't need
happen,
another origin. Like we know fucking
but
Batman's gonna do Batman things
yeah, but
No,
I
need to see
was-
how his parents were shot
in 4K.
in 4K.
But with Robert Pattinson being the lead man and all that, I was skeptical because let's be fair, if anyone with a brain cell only knows him as the vampire guy from Twilight.
Yes.
Like he's not,
I mean, he's been in
Not-
a few smaller films as well.
but not as big as Twilight. So
No,
it's,
no,
like,
yeah. But
Not to discredit him from those movies, but like, it's like Shia LaBeouf. Like for the longest time, I just knew him from the guy from Transformers.
yeah. Or the guy from Holes.
You're right. But he did a really amazing job portraying it as just a man who's tired of the city he's living in with everything that's going on, rather than be the guy who just fights for justice and all that, you know?
I'm trying to remember. The Alfred is Andy Serkis. Yeah, I like him as Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, for those of you who don't know, Andy Serkis, he's Gollum in The Lord of the Rings. I mean, I haven't really seen The Lord of the Rings, but he's also Snoke from Star Wars. He's the monkey in Planet of the Apes. And what other really good movies has he been in? He's been in a lot.
Good movies.
He's been in a lot. He's like the CGI guy.
Yeah. But him just taking up like this role, because like there's been a lot of good Alfreds, like the one from Batman Begins.
Yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I wish they would have done more. The one thing I didn't like about the movie was the weird like love romance with Catwoman.
Yeah, I can see that.
It felt too forced.
I could see that.
Because granted, in the comics, like it eventually does happen, but like not. It was just too fast for my taste, at least.
For me, yeah, there was a bit of a pacing issue. I feel like, or was it? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I didn't really have too many gripes. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good nonetheless.
Yeah, I want more.
He became a Discord moderator. With his
I love the memes that came out of it.
Something in the way.
Yeah, there's so many memes like the one with like hand him over, fucking teenage girls or whatever. He's ours now. Fucking with Robert Pattinson from Twilight to like now with the boys.
Like,
he's ours.
I'm vengeance.
Vengeance.
All right. Let's wrap this up, fellas. Thank you so much for listening or watching, however you consume our product. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribing in all of our descriptions down below. Check out all of our social medias as well. Do you boys have anything to say?
Logan's the best fucking movie. You can't change my mind.
Ivan is cringe.
Lights, camera, action, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. See you later, Stinkies.